Hello, Reformers, and welcome to a special feature of Starcraft 2, and, well, it's actually featuring and showcasing the co-op mode. Yes, it's actually something that I have been very much looking forward to for quite some time, but unfortunately I've just never had the time or the inclination to actually check it out. But, yeah, there's actually a new commander in the ranks. And if you don't know anything about StarCraft 2, especially the co-op mode, then there are a number of commanders that you can play, and they give you a varying amount of different abilities and unit unlocks. So as you can see here, we have Abathur. I already have him, of course. And we're, as you can see here, new co-op missions, Commander Abathur, and more. So if we click Learn More, we can actually take a look at Abathur here. Recommended for players of all skill levels. That's exactly what I need. Yes, I definitely need that because I'm not extremely good at StarCraft, I have to say. Not extremely good, but I'm okay. I'm decent. Yeah. Not particularly good, not particularly bad. Now, what we do have here is this. This is his unique mechanic. Because Abathur is, of course, if you don't know anything about StarCraft, he's an evolution master. He trains the zerg units and, in general, is very, very good at evolving people and making them better. So, yeah, he's basically the personal trainer of the zerg. So, all we do is we collect biomass. Yes, evolve your army by collecting biomass from fallen enemies. And you can also morph powerful Brutalisk and Leviathan units if you have enough biomass on a particular unit, apparently. I'm actually unsure about that. I've only played him once in a mission just to test things out, just to see how he is, and I gotta say, I actually like him quite a bit. Now, of course, as you can see here, co-op missions in general, they have all kinds of different, I mean, obviously, Reyna they have Kerrigan, and then they have Artanis, and then all of these are actually locked because I do not own Legacy of the Void. I stopped playing StarCraft towards the end of Heart of the Swarm, I believe, which is the previous expansion, and then Legacy of the Void came out, and I just never had the opportunity to return. So I thought, well, why not? Let's give this a go. I mean, we have Abathur, that's pretty cool. And all of these are recommended for players of all skill levels. These are recommended for experienced players. And as you can see, they have all different kinds of abilities. So, if we go over to Abathur here, you can actually see which units you can use. Now, we have the Swarm Queen here. Now, if you've ever played StarCraft before, then you'll know that the Zerg Queens, their sort of standard ability is Creep Tumor and to inject lava to your base, and lava obviously meaning the initial larval stage of an insect or bug, and they don't have that. They don't have that in this, so that's actually kind of cool because then you can just focus on making units and you don't have to inject lava every 15 seconds or however many times it was before. But, as you can see here, you actually get Roach immediately. You have no Zerglings. So that's kind of weird to me, you know? You can get Ravagers. I personally didn't use these before. They are a ranged artillery unit. I used Brutalisks, which of course are very, very good, at least in my opinion, air units. And then you just have a bunch of others. Here you have buildings as well. And there's a Leviathan. It's a mighty flying Leviathan, deals massive damage. Of course, we will hopefully be able to see that. And a massive assault beast that dwarfs even the Ultralisk in size and strength. That is the Brutalisk, of course. So, to actually participate in the co-op missions, after talking for a significant amount of time, we are going to be heading in. Now, bear in mind also, these commanders each have unique levels as well, so as you level up, you gain additional benefits, which I have to say is pretty cool. And as you can see, once we get to level 8, we get a new unit, the Viper, and once we get to level 15, we get this. Abathur's units heal themselves for 1% of the damage they deal per stack of biomass they possess. Now, that is insane. That is very, very powerful indeed, but I will join the matchmaking and will get paired up with another player. Hopefully, well, they'll be able to work together with me and we'll be able to win the day. Alright, so we are on the load screen right here, and this particular mission is called Void Thrashing, and that means kill Void Thrashers and Sergeant Hammer's fortress must survive. So as you can see, we are with Kerrigan right now, and yes, now I need to get used to how to play once again. So, yeah, this is going to be amusing.
Man, am I glad to see the two of you. My base is getting slammed by these Void Thrashers, and it can't take much more. I'm too busy fighting fires in here to handle them myself. You gotta destroy those Thrashers before they destroy this fortress.
Yes, exactly. So, in other words, we have to defend Sergeant Hammer as best we can. Now, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get a bunch of overlords initially, and then we're just going to try and expand our creep as much as possible. Now, we are with Kerrigan, which is absolutely amazing, so I can actually spread creep all over the place, and that means that we'll actually have a much greater time of things. Oh yes, there's Sergeant Hammer's fortress, so yes, we need to be kind of wary of that, because we need to make sure that she survives. Of course. So I'm going to try and get a lot of gas relatively quickly, and I would like to get an evolution chamber up as well as roaches, of course. Now, roaches don't cost gas. They don't actually cost gas in this particular iteration. So that's kind of cool, I gotta say. That is kind of cool, because that means that we can then just build them without any gas, as far as I'm aware, at least. I mean, let's just take a look. Obviously, I've only played it once, so it's kind of... yeah, a little bit rusty, of course. A little bit rusty. I would like to get some additional queens as well, because, of course, queens mean we can actually fight against air units if we need to. Now, this guy that we are actually paired with is level 11 with Kerrigan, so he should be, in theory, a huge amount better than I am. So let's just hope that that is indeed the case. So now we can make some roaches, and yes, they only cost 100 minerals. That's actually pretty cool. I'm going to get 2 of them out already, just to make sure that we have maybe a little bit of defense, just in case. You never know. So I'm going to start building these things over here, just so that we can spread the creep a little bit. This guy already has a queen out. I'm pretty sure his queens have injects. Do they? Do they have injects? They are normal queens. Mine is a swarm queen, so I'm unsure whether that actually changes things up. I'm supposing it does. So there's another overlord. Okay, so we have a couple of roaches here. I actually have no idea whether I should even go down here with these roaches right now, but, well, we're just going to do it anyway. Oh, hello there. Oh, hello. Yes, we have some zerglings. Yes. Okay, well, so far it's actually not seeming that bad, because, yes, these guys really don't know what they're doing. Yes, take that. Thank you very much. I'd like to take this Swarm Queen over here. Or do bear in mind also that the Swarm Queen has a healing ability. So if you can believe that, we are going to get some really, really awesome things going on. Hopefully I'll be able to get a couple more overlords as well. I do need to research movement speed for roaches, so hopefully I can get that soon. There we go. That is nice. Now we do need to expand the creep a little bit more. And let's put one over there just to make sure that we are covered. And I need to expand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my entire army to come over here. Yes, I am using F2. And I really should bind them to 1. Thank you very much. And let's get these guys over here too. And let's try and destroy these rocks. Now, what I would love to do, actually, is get one of these up. Oh yes, a spine crawler. Let's get one of those. I'd like to get another. I'm actually wasting some minerals there, but I don't particularly care right now, yes. And yes, we're going to probably try and expand the creep a little bit more. Unfortunately, it seems we are actually fighting against Zerg, which is kind of amusing. I'm actually unsure how we're doing that, but there we go. The first Thresher is over there, so we need to go and get it relatively soon. Yes, I do need to go over there and get it. Technically kill it. So, yeah, after I've destroyed that, we're going to need to move 3 of these in there. There we go. And I'm going to take one of these over here and build a hatchery. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, it's a little bit of multitasking here needed. And, oh, yes, we definitely need to kill that. Okay, so Kerrigan is already over there. Now, bear in mind that Abathur does not actually fight, okay? He doesn't actually fight anything. So, he's just literally a unit person, which is absolutely fine. I am not worried about that whatsoever. But, yes, I'm going to have to help Kerrigan a little bit here. Make sure that she survives, of course, because that is our co-op partner, obviously. But there it is. We've actually done that already. That is very, very nice indeed. And maybe I can pick up some additional biomass. We'll just destroy this. Going to try and get more of these things out and just build them anywhere, basically, because they actually produce biomass. I'm gonna get a couple more roaches out here, and we're just gonna poke a little bit because we can. I mean, we have a queen, so that means we can actually heal our units. I'm gonna try and kill this because it's actually dealing a lot of damage to us right now, which is kind of annoying. Okay, there we go. That's absolutely fine. I don't actually mind losing a couple of units because we're weakening them up a little bit, and well, if we decide to go that way, then that's always nice. I'm gonna just place a couple of things there. Now we have Kerrigan with some zerglings. See, now she has zerglings. Obviously, I don't. So, yeah, it's kind of nice, I suppose, that we do have that. And, yeah, what else do we want to do? We should probably evolve, or mutate our lair, shall we say. And I think we probably want to get a couple more of these guys. Let's put them over there. Yes. Come on. I'm rusty. It's too slow. It's too slow for my liking. Okay, there we go.
Not enough minerals.
There we are. That's nice. Okay, so let's put them over here. Let's rally them there, and then let's just place some random things. There we are. Okay, so those void threshers, we need to kill those relatively quickly, but obviously we don't really need to worry about them just yet. And what I would like to do is actually get some upgrades going on. So I'm gonna try and get an evolution chamber up, and I really want a spire. So hopefully that lair's gonna be done soon, and then I can build a spire. And what's going on over here? We have some forces just attacking us here. We can't allow that. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Now, let's just see if we can draw some of these zerglings out. There we are. That's what we like to see. Okay, so can we actually... Yep, we can morph these to Ravagers. Shall I do that? No, because we want to evolve them to Brutalisks, of course. They can become Brutalisks soon, so let's get that going, shall we? Okay, so, yes, now we can get the Spire. Now we can get the Spire. That's what I like to see. So let's get missile attacks. That's nice. And shall we evolve into... Wait. Into lair? No. That was a little bit wrong. No, yes. The other one is actually the lair now, which is kind of weird. So I'm not entirely sure why that's happening. But now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to save up a huge amount of gas, huge amount of minerals, and try and get some Brutalisks. That would be nice. I am actually constructing quite a few drones. So hopefully we'll be able to... Well... maybe get those going soon. I would like to collect more biomass as well. Gonna try and build more of these over here. Okay, there we go. That seems nice. Now, can we go up here, actually? Yeah, we can. Whoa, there's actually a lot of forces up there. Well, that's not too bad, I suppose. Okay, so what are we doing? What are we doing, Kerrigan? Are we gonna move? Oh, apparently we're being attacked by a swarm host. Well, let's take that out. There we are. Okay, now this is... Oh, this might be a little bit tricky, but I'm going to try and build one of those toxic things right in the middle there. Now, of course, we do have Kerrigan, so she's going to deal huge amounts of damage, which is absolutely fantastic. Now, I'm going to try and get some Brutalisks here. We can build at least 8, so that's pretty nice. And we currently are doing reasonably well, I've got to say. We're doing reasonably well. She is actually dying now, however. Probably need to focus down this Ultralisk. There we go, focus down that as well. There we are. Okay, so she's lost all of her zerglings, unfortunately, but I am still alive here, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Gonna try and build more of these, if I can. Ooh, void threshers, here they are. They're right here. Okay, so we have a lot of these. Okay, so I'm gonna try and destroy these first, and then we're gonna go over to the other side and kill those. It seems as though we've actually left them, which is not a good idea at all. So I'm going to try and get my Brutalisks to come over here as well. Whoa, there's a huge amount of them. There is a huge amount of them. That is not good. Yeah, well, at least Sergeant Hammer's Fortress has a huge amount of HP. That's literally the only thing we are so far loving here. Now, yeah, I've lost all of my roaches mostly, so that's kind of annoying, isn't it? Okay, come on, take out that... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we've taken that out, and now we just need to take out the last... Well, the other one. Let's take out that swarm host if I can as well. That would be nice. Oh, they have anti-air. Of course they do. Okay, so let's get some more roaches. We definitely need some. And let's try and get some more overlords as well. And what's going on here? Okay, so we're probably going to need to get some more gas. Not too much more gas, because that's a little bit too much in my opinion, but... Yes, I'm probably going to need to get my Brutalisks out of here. There we go. I don't really want them to die, considering I spent so much time actually spawning them. So, yeah, just going to do that. We're going to get flyer attacks 1 as well. And we are actually losing a lot of units right now. Let's get some queens. Can I get some queens, please? Yes, thank you. Oh, yes, that's pretty bad. Okay, so where is Kerrigan going? Okay, so she's going over here. So, oh, okay, well, that was easy. She actually killed that very, very quickly indeed. I like that. Now, hopefully we can... move around here, get some more of these toxic things, and maybe we can actually kill the next void thrasher. There we are. We need to kill 10 of them, by the way, so this is going to be relatively tricky. But if we work together, which of course what this mode is all about, it's all about working together and actually, you know, being a team. Okay, so a small cutaway there, mainly because I was interrupted, but we have almost taken out the Void Thrashers now. As you can see, we are just absolutely swarming them. I mean, isn't that the way that the Zerg works, isn't it? Yes, of course. Just swarming absolutely everything, and Sergeant Hammer's fortress has barely taken a scratch. Well, technically it has actually taken quite the beating, but there it is. We actually made it. Very nice indeed. And so there we go. That's a little bit of a... Oh, I have to say GG, of course, yes. But that is a little bit of a look at the co-op mode featuring the Commander Abathur. I personally feel like he is really cool. Unfortunately, you can't actually play him on the fields of battle, but I really do like him quite a bit. And we're going to gain a huge amount of experience and hopefully get to level 3. Yeah, we got to level 3, nice. So what do we get? We got Virulent Nests. Enemies damaged by toxic nests drop 100% additional biomass. Toxic nests cannot be targeted by the enemy. Wow, now that is amazing. That is really amazing, because that means that we can just lay those things all the time, because of course that is his special ability, and we can just go like, oh yes, I'm going to damage everything in the area. That's really cool. Okay, well... there it is. So there are a bunch of different missions as well. I mean, obviously it's just random. I'm doing a random mission here. You can choose anything you desire. There are 8. Yes, there appears to be 8. And, well, as we can see, we just did Void Launch, I believe. No, we didn't do Void Launch. We did Void Thrashing just now. And I believe I did... what was it? Well, I did one of those before. I actually can't remember because it was a while ago that I did that. But anyway... that is it. That's a nice look. And also, they do have mutations as well, which is a new challenge on a weekly basis. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I thoroughly enjoy it, and I actually think that they've done a really good job with the co-op mode. So, yeah, if you're interested, then there's a link in the description, and you can check it out. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.